Hard rock and heavy music needed someone to take charge of the style, turn it upside down, and light it on fire. The greatest and most influential guitarist in rock music history would easily be Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix was thrust into worldwide fame following his 1967 performance at the Monterey Pop Festival. Borrowing stage antics from The Who, such as trashing their instruments, he stepped up the game several notches by lighting his guitar on fire. Kids, do not, I repeat, do not light your guitar on fire. Later, Hendrix headlined the iconic hippie-infested 1969 Woodstock Festival. Hendrix would also be known for his incredibly loud Marshall and fuzz-face tone that paved the way for heavy metal. This next riff had all the tension and angst needed to push hard rock into the category of heavy, maybe even metal. The guitar line is playing the B-flat octaves, while the bass line is pumping the low E. These two notes combined created the moment that rock had been waiting for, the heavy metal flat five. Riff number 2 then incorporates elements of the blues, utilizing the pentatonic scale.
A lot of early hard rock players of the time found themselves writing in the context of the blues, but due to the overdriven amplifier tones, these hard rock bands found themselves pioneering a new sound and style of heavy music. Not too many people associate Eric Clapton with heavy metal, but Cream was most definitely one of the heaviest bands of its time, specifically 1967. Much like Jimi Hendrix, Clapton was using Marshall full stacks, but instead of a Strat, he found himself using an SG to achieve the heavy sounds of three-piece Cream. The following is a hard rock riff, written in the context of the blues. This style, combined with the newer, more obnoxious fuzz tones of the time, make this riff one of the riffs that started the progression of early metal. The riff is an introduction utilizing the pentatonic and blues scales to create a memorable melody. This next example incorporates chord tones to give the melody a beefier, more metal sound. It also emphasizes the one chord of the 12-bar blues. If you take the riff from the last example and move it down one string to the 5th string root, you will be on the blues 4 chord. Keeping with the blues traditions, this heavy riff now moves to a 5 chord variation and ultimately a turnaround.